We're going to introduce ourselves to get started. Maybe I should go first? I'm George, a senior basic scientist, and my lab studies the biomarkers of inflammation. Over to you, Penny.
Okay, I'm Penny. I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 22. I'm a financial analyst, and I volunteer with the Arthritis Society and as a patient for first-year medical students. I'm really passionate about science and research, and I do CrossFit 3 times a week.
I'm Tom. I'm in my 4th year PhD in Dr. Black's lab.
I'm Dr. Jean, rheumatologist. I have a master's degree and protected time for my research.
I've got to get out of here.
Well, let's talk about the research. We're looking at extreme exercisers and non-exercisers and their markers for inflammation and cytokines, like CRP, interleukin IL-6, IL-10, and tumor necrosis factor alpha.
I'm really looking forward to participating. I think this is really helpful to understand the impact of high-intensity activities for people who have arthritis.
Yeah. Well, we have 3 weeks to the deadline.
3 weeks? I don't know about that for me, especially with everything else going on. How am I going to have time to read up on everything, to learn what my role is?
I'm not really sure what Penny brings to this. She's not familiar with my work or the science behind research on arthritis.
I don't know how this applies to research, but I do know people worry about how high-intensity exercise affects their arthritis.
Why don't we talk about how we could characterize this worry?
That could be interesting. We can maybe look at ways to measure that.
I think measures are pretty well documented already. We don't need to go back there.
Well, it seems to me that what Penny is highlighting would be important to the CIHR, with these being, patient-reported outcomes and things that really matter to patients.
I mean, this could help us with engagement and encouraging people to participate.
Oh, patient-reported outcomes. That makes sense in terms of framing it for CIHR in this competition.
I definitely think that if we're measuring things important to patients, there's other people I know who would be interested in participating.
I really like that idea. Yeah, thanks for your input and personal experience. I really think that'll help us with recruitment.
And I agree, Penny. You've got some excellent ideas and you're super well connected. Do you still run information sessions for people with arthritis? Could we participate in a session?
Why not?
Maybe Penny can bring some important information to the table. She seems willing to put in the hard work.
Seems like we have some good ideas, and Tom and I can take and integrate them into the proposal and share them back.
We can add our comments to it, and I'm sure this version is going to be much better than when we started this meeting this morning.
I mean, this is a whole new way of thinking about research for me. This is awesome. We're all bringing a different viewpoint and we're all figuring it out together. I mean, we're being accountable for the research dollars and the people whose lives we hope to help.
Thank you.